Yo, what's good? It's me, Brahma, Apeshyt808.com, and I'm here to show you the Apeshyt Evolution VST plugin live in action. So check this out. I'm not going to talk too much right now. I'm going to actually just show you the beat that I banged out, the first beat that I made as a test, testing this VST plugin out to make sure everything was official. So let me play it, and then I'm going to walk you through every element in this beat. Woohoo! Now, I'm not going to lie. Just from the chords alone, that's how I started the beat. That's why you see this as a top track, the Apeshyt Evolution track, right? I'm not going to lie. This plugin has already taken my sound game from here to here. I'm able to produce the music I've been dreaming of. So let me show you there's 8 pads, 8 chords in this progression, right? And I only use 5 keys out of this whole patch. And it's set up to where you could play any number of keys and create an unlimited combination of chord progressions. So I chose the 5 that I liked and went with that, and the whole beat was made off of that. So right? So playable chord progressions. Insane. Now I feel like I've actually outsourced and hired a keyboard player. So multi-platinum producers that can't play keys, you know that they got keyboard players. Timbaland, when he was talking about making the Cry Me a River beat, he called in a keyboard player to play those chords for him to go with the rhythm and idea that he had in his head. That's what you have to do as a producer. You got to be able to outsource, because everything that you try to do on your own, you may not know certain things, right? So it's good to have a plugin like this, because this is basically like your virtual keyboard player. I just hit 5 different keys on here and came up with a dope progression that could make this a hit, that could make this beat go. I could send this to whoever I want to, and they're going to feel this track. And I'm not trying to toot my own horn. It's just that when you have all the elements that you need set, especially with chords taken care of, the lead melody is done, I know what I could do. I could focus on building the rest of the beat around it. I ain't got to worry about trying to find the right chords and drawing stuff. I don't draw stuff in. I actually like to play the keyboard. But to producers who do, you don't have to do that no more. And if you do, you could just draw them in based on this VST plugin. So, okay, so that's the first element. This is what set everything else in motion. And I'm going to try to go in order of how I did it. So here's the drums, and these are from the Apeshyt Drum 1 plugin. So this is the original Apeshyt Drum plugin. You've probably been seeing Apeshyt Drums too, but this is the first original drum plugin, and I'm going to play that solo. So 5 drum tracks. And not counting, I did use a hi-hat loop. I had a hi-hat in here already that I had designed, but I took it out and I decided to go with the hi-hat loop that I found, because it was more modern, and it gave it more of a whole nother edge. I'm not scared to use loops, man. I've been producing music, since 1999, right? And I could tell you firsthand that hip hop started from loops, from samples. So when I started producing, I wanted to play everything, but I got to a point where I wanted to delve into that aspect of it too, because samples bring a whole nother element into producing. So that's how I learned how to play keys, was from samples. It was sampling certain keys and chords and finding out that, oh, okay, you know what? This is in this scale. That's how I learned about scales and chords, was because I started sampling. So anyway, not to get too heavy into that, I'm just showing you that I use this drum loop inside this drum pattern that I built around the track. And then next is the bass line, right? And this is the Apeshyt bass, the kitty litter bass. Okay, and it's called Kitty Litter because that bass I made paying homage to the OG big homie music producer, legendary DJ Battle Cat. So when I started learning how to design my sounds, I was listening to Battle Cat, Dr. Dre, DJ Quick. Those producers really helped me hone in on crafting my own sound. So it was because of them that I learned how to design my sounds. So anyway, that's the bass line. Then we got, let me go to, this is Apeshyt Symphony, and there's there's two strings that are in here that you hear in the background, but give it that cinematic feel to build up the presence of the track. And that's all they do. They just play on that main theme part of the transitional aspect of the beat. And then I got the guitars in here that play all the way through. Right? So there you have it, man. That's the whole beat, basically. And like I said, it all started from this Apeshyt Evolution plugin. And this is just one out of 100 different chords in here. And we're in G flat major. And there's a couple in here that are G flat major. Actually, you know what? I think that is one. I'm sorry. This isn't. Yeah, G flat major. So there's only a couple in here that are in that. Actually, that's the only one that's in G flat major. So anyway, all these sounds are based on the scales that they're in. So once you load one up, you'll be able to play directly in that scale. And if you tune it, you could change the scale of the track too. So it's pretty funkin' dope. Okay, and that's all I got to say today. I just wanted to show you what you could do with Apeshyt Evolution. Okay, peace, love, and beats. Catch you on the next video. A holla.